Hey everyone, it's Joelle here from Strong Mind Soft Heart, and this is Livy. How you going? So I am filming this today with my dog Livy. Livy is 12 years old. We think she might be half dingo, not sure, but maybe. Anyway, Livy is my best furry friend and she has been with me on my journey of depression, prenatal, postnatal, just depression, whatever you want to call it. She's been with me from the get-go and I love her so much and I'm so grateful to God for her, and she's just a real comfort. So I hope she can lend a hand here today as we're talking. Okay, so today I want to talk about the danger of a smile. Now, I know usually smiles are good, but if you are somebody like me who has gone through many years of ups and downs, maybe you have learnt to put a smile on your face as a protective barrier to keep intruding questions out of your life. So I'm going to link a photo. I'm going to try anyway. I'm going to do a free shot of a photo of me. And in this photo, I am smiling and I look extremely happy. This photo was taken during a birthday party for my son and also for me. We share the same birthday. And as I said, I'm smiling and I look happy, but nobody would know except for my husband and one other person in the room that I was actually going through one of the hardest moments of my life at that exact moment. But because I didn't want to be a burden to anybody else and because I didn't want anyone really to know how badly I was struggling, I put my armor on and I put a big smile on my face and nobody knew any different. See, for me, I am the kind of person, I genuinely really struggle to want to put anything heavy onto anybody else. So other than getting comfortable with speaking with my husband over the years, I am very, very slow to tell people what is going on. So I know this channel, I'm very open and honest, but you have to understand I have been fighting this battle for many, many years. And this is all new for me, being this honest and this open with everybody. So yeah, I would put a smile on my face. There was times where I was seeing a counselor and I was so terrified of making her feel uneasy that I would sit there with a big smile on my face and just pretend everything was okay, honestly. And I was in counseling with a trained counselor and I could not wipe the smile off my face because I wanted her to feel okay, like something is wrong with that situation. And then over the years, there's even been times that I have felt like such a burden to my family and to my husband that even to them I've gone quiet and I've kept everything in. And if my husband asks me, are you okay? Are you doing okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. But on the inside, I'm not fine. And you know, it would have only been, it was probably last year, but yeah, a while ago now, but not that long ago, that was the situation. And it was a Sunday and I was not feeling like I had enough energy to get out to church. And so I stayed home with the kids and my husband asked me, are you okay? He was concerned, you know, because he knows by now. I'm like, nope, I'm fine. Anyway, he left and it wouldn't have been half an hour after he left that I ended up having one of the biggest panic attacks of my life. And I reached out, I called a mental health hotline and a complete and total stranger answered the phone and I burst into tears. I was sobbing uncontrollably on the phone to them and telling them everything that was wrong. A complete and total stranger, somebody who could not see my face, somebody who I didn't feel like I was burdening because they were not in the same room as me, and I told them everything. And I'm so grateful that they were there at that point and in that moment, and they were awesome. And if you've ever been hesitant to call a helpline, I've done it. I called them and they helped me so much. And she stayed on the phone with me until I had calmed down enough that she felt that it was safe to hang up. And then she continued to call me back every hour until my husband got home. And then she called him. With my permission, she called him and they spoke on the phone. And with her help, they organised some counsellors to come out and speak with me and to get me back on the right track. And would you believe, even when those counsellors came to our house, I was sitting there with my husband and these trained mental health workers with a big smile on my face. And they were confused and they were like, oh, this doesn't seem like the same lady who was on the phone. And my husband said something very profound then, and he said to them, she does not know how not to smile. And it's so true, and I never really thought of that before. And so they took that under consideration and they helped me get on a mental health plan. And I went and saw a psychiatrist. To the psychiatrist, I had a big smile on my face. And he said the same thing. He's like, you don't seem like the kind of person that's having panic attacks and these big swings and all these hardships. And I literally asked him, please ignore the smile on my face. I do not know how to not smile. It's a habit and I don't know how to stop it. So, honestly, 99% of the time, my smile is genuine and it does come from my heart and it does come from my eyes. But there have been times when I do not want those intruding questions, even though I know those questions need to be asked and they are the questions that are going to help me. I will put a big smile on my face and I will trick everyone around me. And I just want to encourage you, if that's you, stop it. Stop doing it. It's not worth it. Be honest. And if you can't stop smiling, like me, then have the courage to tell somebody, you know what, I know I'm smiling, but on the inside, I'm really struggling. I'm not smiling on the inside and I need help. Seek help. And if you're somebody that knows somebody like that, don't be afraid to ask, are you okay? Trust me, I've been on the other side of this, and even if I didn't want to answer the question, the fact that somebody was asking me, are you okay? Even if I wasn't ready to answer that question at that point, I knew later on that was somebody I would be able to talk to once I felt comfortable enough to do so. So please ask if they're okay. If you're not okay, don't be afraid to not smile. Don't be afraid to just be real and say it as it is. Say it as you're feeling. Go and get the help that you need. The next part that I want to talk about is very difficult and as I said, it's trigger material. So please be cautious if you're watching this. But I just want to talk about a very sad story of somebody who was the smiler and somebody who was the party goer and made everybody else laugh. And my husband and I were very closely involved in this situation, and unfortunately this man took his own life. And as I said, everyone was shocked because he was always smiling. He just did not seem like the kind of guy that would do that sort of thing. So that's why I'm saying, guys, it's just not worth it. If you are fake smiling just to make everybody go away and to try to deal with everything on your own, I am asking you, please stop it. You are not alone. God loves you. There is hope for you. There is a future for you. Go get help. There is so much help. We live in such a day and age that we can seek help 24/7. We have no excuse to not get help. Go and get whatever help you need. Reach out to somebody. And yeah, God bless you. And I will see you next time on Strong Mind, Soft Heart. Bye.